video, I'm going to show you how to list your property on Spacerenta. Spacerenta is a platform where you can list and book any space of your choice. So you as a property owner or property manager, you can list any property of your choice on our platform. It can be an office space, an event space, or a short stay apartment. To list your space, the first step is to sign up or sign in. If you have not listed a space before, you are going to see list your property. But since I have listed a space before, I'm going to click on switch to hosting. So when you click on it, you'll see the same thing I'm seeing just now. We have 3 categories of spaces: houses, office, and event space. So it depends on the type of property you want to list. Under houses, we have subcategories like apartments, bedroom, and other type of categories. For this video, I'm going to click on houses, then you click on create a new listing. Now you're seeing an overview on everything you're going to do to be able to list your space. They are divided into 3 steps, and we are going to be covering it in this video one after the other. Everything should be done within 5 minutes. This doesn't take too much of your time. You click on get started, and now you're going to see the information about your step 1. You click on next. If you need help along the line while listing your space, you can just click on need help. You will see a step-by-step guide on how to list your property on the website. Like I said before, under houses, we have different subcategories. We have houses, offices, event spaces, apartments, guest house, hotels. So if you're listing an entire building, you are just going to click on house for that. But if you are going to list an apartment in a building, you're going to click on apartment. It can also be a bedroom, beach, and you can also list your space under trending. So here you can just pick a category that best suits your space. So for this video, I'm just going to click on apartments. So for better understanding, I'm going to show you where this will be showing on the home page. So on the home page, you're going to see all this category up here. So whatever category you list your house under, that is where it will be showing on this home page. So for the sake of this video, because I have listed my property under apartments, when I come to apartments, my property is going to be under this category. So now I'm going to pick the type of place that I am listing, if it is an entire space or a room in the apartment or a shared room. Then you click on next. So at this point, you are going to provide the exact location of your property. You should know that this address will not be shared to the general public. It will only be visible to the people that book your property. So you have absolutely nothing to worry about. We don't share the exact location of where your property is to the public. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to type in a random address. So while filling in your address, you are going to see suggestion from the Google map if that is your address. So if any one of these suggestions is really your property, you can just click on it. Like right now, the address I wanted to input was 108 Adela Odeko Street. So I'm just going to click on that. And every other field will be automatically filled. This shows that my address is on Google Map and it can be seen by the guests on the map when they book my property. When you scroll down, you have to upload a proof of property address. This basically proves that you have access to the property you are listing. It can be your NEPA bill or your DSTV subscription bill, just any proof that shows that you have access to the property that you are listing. Right now, I can see that the address I provided can be found on the map, and when I click on it, it shows me that the exact location provided for the booking can be found on the map. Remember, this exact address will not be shown to the public, so I have to upload a proof of property address so I can proceed to the next stage. The next option will be disabled until I upload a proof of property address. So I'm going to do that now. So once that has been uploaded, I can click on next. So at this point, I have to provide more information about the property. How many guests can the property accommodate? How many bedrooms are there? How many beds? How many bathrooms? Then I click on next. Now we're done with step 1 and we're about to go ahead with step 2, which is also as fast as step 1. But if I don't have some other information and I want to continue later, I can just click on save and exit. Your information will be saved, so when next you come back, you can just pick up from where you stopped. So when I click on save and exit, it's going to take me to my listing tab, and then you can see all of the properties that you have listed. So I can just click on this again to continue listing. Then I start this step 2. At this point, I'm going to list all the amenities I have in my property. You want to make sure that you select the right amenities that are available in your space. You don't want to pick the wrong amenities and give your guests wrong information. So you want to make sure that the information you input are correct, so you don't have a bad review at the end of their stay. Right now, I'm just going to click on random amenities for the sake of this video. Now we click on next. So for you to have your property listed on Spacerenta, you must provide at least 5 pictures to continue. We advise that you upload up to 15 to 20 pictures so that your guests can see different angles of the place. But it is a minimum of 5 photos for you to continue to the next stage. So I'm just going to click on add photos and I'll select 5 pictures to continue. So on this page, in case what I'm saying for my cover photo is not what I want, you can click on the picture and drag it upward. So by clicking on it and dragging it to the top, that becomes my cover photo. This cover photo is what people will see when they come to our website. The first image that we'll be seeing on the website is the cover photo, while the other ones can be seen by clicking left and right. If you scroll down, you can also provide a video of your property. If you have a video of your property, you can upload on YouTube, or if you already have a video on YouTube, you can copy the link and paste it here. So this is how it will be displayed. When I click on this property, I think this one has YouTube video. Yes, it does. So it is going to be displayed here. So if you have a video, make sure to upload it on YouTube. It is easy to upload a video on YouTube. Just create an account and upload. So let's assume this is the video. You just copy the link here and then I'll paste it. This is totally optional. It is not compulsory. So if you don't have a video, you can just click on next. But if you have a video, you can just paste it here and then click on next to also help your guests in making a decision to book your space. Now you have to provide a short, captivating title for your property. I have one written down here, so I'm going to copy it and paste it there. So now you have to select all the highlights of your property. Is it peaceful? Is it unique? Family friendly? Stylish? Central? Is it spacious? Is it big enough? You can select the one that applies to your space. You can select everything, but you have to select minimum of 2. So now you have to provide a well-detailed description of your space. You know everything they can find there. You know everything that will make your guests want to book your space, but just make sure that the information is correct. So once you put that, it has to be a minimum of 300 characters as stated in the description above. Then you click on next. So we're done with this step 2 and we're on the final stage of listing our property or Spacerenta. Also note that these are the same steps you are going to take if you selected a different category outside apartments. Now we have 2 types of reservation confirmation on Spacerenta. You can either accept or decline requests to book your space, and you can also use instant booking. So the difference is that when you use accept or decline requests, anytime someone wants to book your property, they have to get approval from you before they can make payment for the property. So anytime someone wants to book your property, a request will be sent. So whenever you accept it is when payments can be made and they can book your property. And if you decline, I won't be able to book your space. And if you use the instant booking option, this means that anybody can select your property and book for any date and time. You just get a notification that your property has been booked. So if you have your property listed on other platforms, we advise that you click on accept or decline request so that you don't get double booked. So I'll click on next. Now we're at the point where we'll set a price for our property. This is price per night, so I'm going to set my own price to 85,000 naira per night. So you can see the price the guest will be paying per day. So if the guest stays 20 days, you're going to multiply this price times 20. And you can see the breakdown of it. The service fee for this is 85, the VAT, the guest, the price you'll be paying, and the total amount that you're going to be earning. So you have to take a look at this so that you can understand how much you'll be earning, and you as a property owner, you'll be able to make a decision based on this to set your price. So you can decide to set a discount for your property. This is not compulsory at all, it is optional. Even if you don't set it now, you can go back and set it later. So if you click on new listing promotion, this means that the first 3 bookings from Spacerenta, the offer is going to be 5% off the payment. So if they are booking 10 nights, it will be 5% off the total amount that they are supposed to pay. If they are booking 5 nights, 5% off the total amount they are supposed to pay for 5 days. And this is a weekly discount, which means that if a guest is booking like 7 days or more, they get a 10% discount on their payment. So you can select whatever discount will suit you. I'm going to select new listing promotion for the sake of this video, and then I'll click on next. So here we are going to add rules and regulations for your space. Here is a default rules and regulation from Spacerenta, but you can edit this to your taste. You can add more rules. For example, if your check-in time is 2 o'clock, you can edit from 3 p.m. to 2 o'clock. And if your checkout is 12 p.m., you can adjust this to 12 p.m. as well. These are basically standard rules and guidelines for property, but you can also edit them to your taste. Now we click on next. This is the point where we select the cancellation policy. When you get to this stage, you have to read through so that you can select the right cancellation policy for your property. This policy will be applied to all your bookings, so whenever a guest books your property, they are going to be able to see the cancellation policy that you have set. So if you set your property to non-refundable, this means that whenever anybody books your property, they are not going to get a refund if they are no longer in need of the property. So in a case where a guest no longer needs a property and they have already made payments, Spacerenta will have to step in to resolve this issue. Just make sure you read through this cancellation policy to pick what is best for your space. So I'll click on standard policy and then I click on next. So we have completed the last step of listing your property on Spacerenta. Now you can see where you are able to review your listings, everything that you have been inputting from the beginning of this video. Now you can see that we can publish, which gives us 24 hours to approve this listing. You can also provide further updates, everything that you have been inputting so far. If you have more information or you want to take out some things, you can edit everything that you have been inputting so far. But now that I've gotten to the end, I'm going to click on publish. Right now you have published your property. Although it has not been listed on Spacerenta website yet, the admin will be able to approve your property in 24 hours. Once your property is approved, then it will be visible on Spacerenta website. There are 2 major requirements for your property to be listed. The first one is to complete your biometric verification. This will be in our next video. It is also in simple steps. The second requirement is to verify your phone number. It is important that you have your phone number when listing. Right now, I'm going to click on OK. Got it. Now, it takes me to my listing page. I can see that it will be listed within 24 hours. This is because I have verified my biometrics and my phone numbers before. But if you haven't done that, you'll see that here and you'll be able to click on it to verify your biometrics. And we've come to the end of this video. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.